So when I saw this story about Jennifer Lewis, I'm like, oh no, no, not Jennifer Lewis. I couldn't believe this even happened to her. Okay, so Jennifer Lewis, she was involved with this man out there in California, and he swindled thousands of dollars from multiple women, that's including her, and he is finally facing his time to go to jail. Okay, so this dude by the name of Antonio Marriott Wilson, he met Jennifer Lewis, which she's been on Blackish. I mean, what other movies you think of? Jennifer Lewis is usually the woman you want to go to play your mama if you have a show, right? So he pled guilty Friday to federal wire fraud charge for conning Jennifer Lewis and 3 other unsuspecting women to invest in a fake business. So they say the Santa Monica man tricked $387,000 out of the women. That's a lot of money. Now, I want you to hear exactly how he done it. So he's 57 years old. He worked at a LA Fitness gym in Los Angeles where he met Lewis, who portrays Ruby in Blackish, right? And they said Lewis stated that Wilson had conned $50,000 from her following, wait for it, a 3-month relationship with him, and falsely convinced her that he was an Oscar winner and the money was an investment for a film project. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Now, this shouldn't be happening to sisters like Jennifer Lewis. Not at her age. Listen, if I'm getting involved with you, we just saying you're single, and I only know you 3 months, women, you know the man 3 months, and he talking to you about investing in a business and investing in his film project, and it costs $50,000 to invest. First of all, I don't know you, bruh, to be taking my money to invest with you. 90 days is no time to know nobody. You need to know someone, my opinion, minimum a year before you even start discussing money. That's first and foremost. Second of all, he says he was an Oscar winner. Okay, you're an Oscar winner? Wow. What movie? And then you mean to tell me he didn't tell you the movie and then you couldn't Google it on your phone? We all got phones. I mean, all you got to do is say, oh, let me see. What movie is that? I want to see what movie it was. I didn't see it. Get what I'm saying? Then he says he need the money for a film project. So an Oscar winner don't have no kind of connections to funding, but he needs your $50,000. See, that right there, I knew something was wrong. Then he working at LA Fitness. He working there. He didn't own it. He working there. That's another thing that I knew something was wrong. You don't come to me talking about $50,000 and you working at LA Fitness. I'm sorry. It just, no. You need to have your $50,000 is something you can get on your own. Now, they said he engaged in romantic relationships with 3 other women via the Bumble dating app. I don't know what that is, but some of y'all out there in the comments, you can let me know. And convinced them into giving him money to invest in a software company called Second Life and a sound design company, Ultimate FX. Both were shams. So you could not look it up and see, what's going on with it. You do not invest in anything unless you talk to, especially with that kind of money, your team. And you have your team look into that and say, hey, I got this guy, or this lady saying this and a third, say, hey, they say they this and that. Hey, look into that. Look into them. See what they got going on. And then your people look into them and then they come back and they tell you, yeah, that's legit, or nah, they ain't got nothing going on, or that seems shady. I don't know about that. What about her accountant? 50 grand? I know her accountant was like, well, Jenifer, were you investing this in? Because your accountant is supposed to look into what you about to put your money in to make sure, you're not going to get screwed over. If you don't have no liability with tax or whatever, your accountant is there to make sure you're not screwed over in a lot of ways, right? Well, that didn't happen. I'm just thinking about this business in itself. So they said that Jennifer Lewis sued the gym and settled out of court for $13,000. Man, I don't want all my 50 back. Forget that. I want 50,000 and some. But I guess she like, man, I'm gonna chuck this up and try to keep this quiet. That's probably what that was, right? In addition to falsely claiming that he won an Academy Award, this guy also said that he claimed to be an Oxford University professor. Oh my God. Come on, y'all. Y'all letting dudes in California get y'all like this? Why is he at LA Fitness working there if he's an Oxford University professor? Then he says that he also was a U.S. Navy SEAL. Y'all got dudes lying out here like that? Oh, come on, man. This is funny. Now, it said, according to the Department of Justice, it said Wilson used the money to pay his credit card debt and personal expenses. Yeah, because he was broke. He was a broke, hustling, shoe shining Negro. That's all he was. And that's the funny part, right? Is that he had previously served 4 years in prison for tax evasion and wire fraud. They say the trickster could get locked up 5 times as long for the incident. He's facing up to 20 years for his sentencing. Listen, if you don't learn nothing from this video, is this. You having all these accolades and you can't show this. It doesn't make sense when a guy say he's working at LA Fitness, but he's an Oxford University professor and he's a Navy SEAL and he's an Academy Award winner. Where did you find the time? Because in order to become a Navy SEAL, you got to be in the military a long time before you even have an ability to try out to become a SEAL. And most people, when they get to the point of a SEAL, a Navy SEAL, they not just out here running around like that for the most part. They're usually career military people, most of them. So how you have time to be a Navy SEAL and be an Oxford University professor, which would take a very long time, and win an Academy Award, and he need $50,000 for a film? Lord. Y'all have to investigate what people say. I mean, seriously, just take 5 minutes. So if somebody is fluffing up who they are to you too much, ladies, and they say, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, you know, just trying to impress you, and you actually believe that, you know, and I know they say love is blind. I know when you like somebody or you love somebody, you will look over BS. I know people do it every day. Trust me, they do. But you cannot allow somebody to get you for 50 racks like that. Please don't. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about that situation. Anybody has been screwed over like that before, but somebody saying some BS, but you just kind of looked over it because love was blind, and at the end, they got you for some money? Let me know.